going on? Welcome to my channel. I am your host, Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. And here to bring you another video. Just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you. May God bless you all. And let's get right to it, shall we? In sports, um, athletes sign contracts all the time. They signed a contract extension. They sign a 10-day contract. Then they might sign another 10-day contract. And then they might sign a contract for the rest of the season, depending on how they play. Then you also sign one-day contracts as well. You sign one-day contracts for players who want to retire with their particular team that they played with for most of their career. They want to retire with that team. Excuse me for yawning. Anyway, um, those type of sports contracts are, yeah, okay, yeah. He signed a contract, but there's a different kind of contract that I had to sign. There's a different kind of contract that I had to sign, and it was before I went out of town for Easter of last year. Before I went out of town for Easter weekend of last year, I was going to spend time with friends for Easter weekend, and so just before the week before, the weekend before I went out of town, I saw my counselor on a Saturday. Saw my counselor, and told her all the things that I was feeling, all the things that were happening, the depressive feelings that I had, the thoughts of suicide that I had, thoughts about ending my life, and we talked through those feelings, what led to those feelings, and it was towards the end of the session that there was a piece of paper that she wanted me to sign. Okay, it was a piece of paper that she wanted me to sign, and that piece of paper was a contract. Now, I'm about to explain what that was. Okay, um, the contract that I signed had nothing to do with sports. Had nothing to do with um, sports or nothing like that. The contract that I signed had everything to do based off what I had told her the previous 35 to 45 minutes. It was based off that. Okay. So, um, there was a contract that I signed that um, I would not end my life. I would not end my life. It was a 1 week contract that I would not end my life. And at the end of the 1 week, I also had to call her, let her know. Okay. So that was the 1 week contract that I signed. I don't know if anybody who is watching this right now, I don't know if you've ever had to sign a contract that says that you won't end your life by suicide, but I know for me that's the first time that I've signed something like that. That's just the first time that I've signed something like that before, and it was it wasn't weird. Um, it wasn't unusual. Um, it's just it's the first time that I had signed something like that, and so it was basically a contract that said that I would not end my life by suicide, and I had to call her at the end of that 1 week. So I was actually out on the road um, driving. I was actually out on the road driving, and driving out of town, and gave her a call, let her know that hey, I'm good, and so oh yeah, and the thing about it is she's actually expecting that call. She is actually expecting that call. If you don't call her, then something is gonna be wrong. So yeah, I signed a 1 week contract saying that I would not end my life by suicide, and I had to call her as well. So yeah, so I don't know if any of you all have ever signed something like that before, but again, it was my first time signing something like that. Based off, again, based off what I told her the past 45 minutes of that session that we had. So, so yeah, so yeah, I guess she thought there was based off what I had told her. Um, I believe that I told her that I was having intense thoughts about ending my life, but so yeah, I believed I had told her I was having very intense thoughts of ending my life, and she just wanted to make sure. She just wanted to make sure that I would not. So yeah, so I signed a contract, but it's not the contract that everybody thought it was. It was basically basically yeah, yeah. I've already told y'all what it was. I've already basically told y'all what it was. It was a 1 week contract that said I would not end my life by suicide. So there you go. So I said that the documentary I was shooting, production was supposed to start yesterday, but it has been a little bit delayed, pushed back. We're still going to get this done. We're still going to we are still going to get this done. We're still going to um, shoot different scenes on consecutive weekends coming up. So we're still going to shoot some scenes. Um, it's still going to happen. So just got a wee bit delayed. So but it is still gonna happen. It's still gonna happen. So yeah, stay tuned. Look forward to it. Um, I believe that's all I have for today. Thank you. May God bless you all. I am out of here. Peace out, y'all.